There's no reason for you to be doing protective styles if you're not going to take care of your hair in the takedown. So the hair that we were protecting was nice and moisturized. Hey y'all, it's Jayla, aka JaiChanellie on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join all 20,000 of us over here. It is finally time for us to take down the spring twist. And more importantly, we're going to talk about how to take down your protective styles safely. There's no reason for you to be doing protective styles if you're not going to take care of your hair in the takedown. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into it. We went ahead and put the spring twists in a messy bun, but I'm gonna go ahead and take them down. We have been rocking these spring twists for almost exactly a month. I installed on April the 22nd. Today is May the 20th. Get nice and close up on these roots, child, the roots. And also the actual twist as well. Per usual, the twists still look good. The twists are absolutely amazing, and I do highly recommend you trying out this style, especially if you are someone who likes to crochet your styles in, because I think you can get a very, very good look out of this for a very long time. Howsoever, these roots, baby, these roots, these roots, these roots. So let's go ahead and get into it. The materials you will need. You need your plastic bag to hold all this hair that you're about to take out. You do need a rat tail comb, absolutely, and I'll explain to you why I think this is like the most necessary tool. Make sure you have some hair bands, some scrunchies, some clips, anything to make sure that your hair is nice and organized. That's again another super important part of taking down your hair. Let's get right into it. And I'm going to band this side of my hair up while I'm working on the other side. Don't worry, we won't be working on all of this at the same time. I'm actually going to work my way front to back. One of the most important things about taking your hair out of any protective style is to be as organized as possible when you're doing it. So you're not creating any extra tangles, any extra snags, nothing that's going to contribute to your hair breaking off. You'll notice that I do not have scissors, because these twists they're longer than my hair, but not so much that I can go in and kind of cut. So do what you can. I mean, obviously, if you know your hair is much shorter, then you can go ahead and cut to your liking. But if you don't really know what your hair is, and it's a hairstyle where your hair is blending in very well, don't cut nothing, okay? You're just gonna have to be patient. So twists are really easy to take a loose because it's literally just pulling your hair apart. But I will say it's gonna get a little more complicated once we get towards the root because of the install method that I chose to do. And we'll talk about that later on in the video. And now we're at the top of my head, okay? So remember, we actually crocheted this hair into my natural hair. So I should be able to take this spring twist hair and pull it right on out. And now this is the spring twist hair, and yes, you can actually reuse this hair. I recommend you going in and washing it. I have a couple of videos on how I wash synthetic hair and reuse it, so I'll go ahead and link that above for you. But we are not done. You can still see that my hair is not completely loose up here, and that is because the install method that we chose to do, I went ahead and plaited my hair at the top, or I braided it at the top. So now I'm taking a loose this braid, and I'm trying to be as careful as I possibly can, because this is where I'm gonna have the most product buildup. Now, the most important part for me is that rat tail comb. And with that rat tail comb, I am going to do a light detangling of my hair. Now, you may be wondering why I'm going in and detangling with a rat tail. Well, it's because all of that gunk that builds up at your root, if you do not take it out while your hair is dry, good luck doing it while it's wet, okay? It will start to clump up and it will be a disaster in the shower. Trust me, I've done it before. So I do like to go in and do a slight detangling with the rat tail. And what we're really doing here is getting any of that shed hair that should have come out of our hair while it was in this protective style, but because we had it twisted up, it was not able to actually fall out. Okay, so this is the hair that I went ahead and combed out. Now this section is completely done, and we already know that it's pretty detangled as well. So that is what I'm going to do for my entire head. Okay, here is my twist. I could go in and cut off any excess hair, but because my hair is blending so well with this texture, I do not want to risk actually chopping off my hair, so I'm not going to do it. What you're seeing me do right now is kind of twirling my finger in the opposite direction of the twist so that it is naturally unraveling by itself. Y'all see that? So now I can go in and kind of just split it down the middle, but we're gonna do that same process throughout the entire twist. What I'm really doing is kind of twirling in the opposite direction of the twist so that it's unraveling by itself. And then I'm going down and separating the rest. Now, you'll know you're almost done when you're able to move around your spring twist hair, because remember, we actually crocheted this into our natural hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that spring twist hair. And here is the spring twist hair. So we're gonna throw that in the bag. Okay, so we are done with this section. We're going to go ahead and twist this up for safekeeping. Very important that when you are taking down your hair, you again keep it in nice organized sections. Okay, so that is that section completely taken out. Okay, y'all, so we are making progress. Done in the front, and again, my hair looks good. That is what's most important. I always try to show y'all what my scalp looks like as well as my hair, because it's very important to pay attention to both. I do be having scalp issues, okay? So let me go ahead and show you what I be dealing with. Okay, so sometimes it gets really caked up back here, especially at my roots. So it's super important to make sure you are freeing any of that product buildup and even the dandruff. You're freeing it from your roots before you again go in and wash your hair. Yep, y'all, so that's the scalp. I'm gonna go ahead and continue doing this whole process. Okay, y'all, so here is my hair freshly out of those spring twists. Again, this is dirty hair. We will not be going anywhere with this hair like this, but I want to show you a couple things. First of all, I still have hair on my head, so that's great. And secondly, my hair is not dry at all, y'all. It doesn't feel like it's brittle, which means that I did a really good job of making sure that it was moisturized prior to going into the style. And I did a pretty good job of maintaining my hair, y'all. So again, let me go ahead and show you what my hair is actually looking like. It is a little on the oily side, which is expected, especially after a month. So the hair that we were protecting was nice and moisturized. Editing JaiChanellie here. I forgot to show y'all how much hair I lost in this whole process, and somebody fussed at me the last time I didn't do that. So this is the amount of hair that I lost. Yes, it is a ton of hair. I always lose a lot of hair, y'all. But as you can see, I still have a lot of hair left on my head. So yes, I might have lost this, but I still have this. Okay, y'all, so that is how you can take out your hair and make sure that you are being safe when you're taking out your protective styles, and really making sure that your life is easier when you are ready for wash day. As you saw already, my hair is mostly detangled. So my wash day process should be very easy, very simple. If you're interested to see how I wash my hair after protective styles, I'll go ahead and link the video above for you. I do think we're gonna be doing some cornrows because we're getting ready for a summer wig, okay? Summertime fine, we got to go on a little vacation. Don't worry, I'm bringing y'all along with me, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, remember to hit that subscribe button. Also, like this video so YouTube can share with other people. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.